My name is Karina Hami. I'm one of the co-founders of this user community group. And then Vishwas?
Just borrow your microphone. I'm Vishwas Lele, CTO for Applied Information Science, a co-founder with Karina of this meetup.
So thank you for coming. We're really excited. Our community group has grown to 2,061, but who's counting? And we really wanted to create a user community group that is a non-sales environment, open to everybody and free. And the reason is we wanted people to share their experiences, to contribute, and we could share best practices in a comfortable environment. So Vishwas, I know you love talking about this.
Yes. So I like this slide, and so Karina always hands the mic to me for this. So, when we started this user group, we used to talk about all the things that are missing maybe from Azure Gov, and which one should we be asking the Azure government engineering team to add, and what all can we do. Of course, we have come a long way, over 2,000 members. And what has been more exciting is many of you coming up, like the last time, and the last two meetings, in fact, we had a panel last time, the one before that, people coming in and talking about the solutions that they are building on Azure Gov. And to me, that's the most exciting part. And it's great to see the audience today. I know the traffic is bad, so I'm sure we may have many more people showing up shortly. And we have a great agenda for you today, so I can't wait to get started. Karina.
I think this might be live. Is this live?
Okay.
Great. So just to know that we're switching locations to Crystal City. So the next couple of meetups, I guess to be determined, but all the rest of them right now are Crystal City. So if you're interested in Microsoft events, we wanted to point out that we're doing a tour around the country, but there is one that we're doing here in Washington, D.C. in the Washington Convention Center, February 4th and 5th. And that'll be for, I think, 2,500 of our best friends, something like that?
Yes, something like that.
So, Vishwas?
There was one, Karina, if I could just...
Sure.
For people who missed the Ignite, the best of Ignite is coming to DC on Feb 4th and 5th. If you get a chance to go to Ignite, didn't catch the videos, this might be a good opportunity to do so.
So yeah, and then we should explain what it is. It's really for the technology and developer communities to do hands-on labs, to really deep dive. We just launched our secret offering, and we'll have a whole track on just that. So we'll have lots of different tracks. It's also free and open. So if you wanted to get some skills up and going, that's the place to go. So this is just a list of our recent announcements. So I don't know, Vishwas, if you wanted to go through them.
No, well, I'm not going to go through each one of them. We have great demos and a great panel coming up, so I won't bore you with all this. Number of recent announcements. In fact, I'll just call out bullet number 2, which is one of my favorite announcements, and I'm really excited to see. And our demo. So you'll be seeing a demo of that shortly. Databox. And then, of course, the fast track offering, which we talked about slightly, and the general availability of the Azure Security Center are the few ones that I would want to point out.
Great. We're releasing, I'm part of the Azure Government Engineering team, about a new service every 38 hours. So if you see a lot on the list, it's because we're working hard to keep up with what the government is asking for and what our developers are asking for. So tonight we do have some great speakers, and thank you to all of them for volunteering their time. This is all about how do we accelerate innovation in government, and what we've been learning along the way as we're adopting cloud and all the other technologies that surround that. So we're going to kick off with Jeff Booty, who's going to talk about Intelligent Edge, deep diving in Databox. And then we have a great panel discussion, and we'll have each of the panelists introduce themselves. But on the panel, we have Colonel David Robinson from the Defense Innovation Unit from the Department of Defense. And then we have Julie McReynolds over there. She has, I guess, 1 year now, or almost 1 year at the U.S. Digital Service, coming from Seattle, so new to DC as well. So I'm very excited to hear what she's going to say about her experiences. And then Megan Metzger, she's the founder and CEO of an IT accelerator called Decode. So she's really taking a lot of those small businesses that are looking to incubate their technologies and apply them to government. And so she'll have that private-public partnership view of the world. And then Sujit Mohanty, so right, he's our CTO for DoD. He comes from us, I think only 9 months at Microsoft. He was the CTO at Pivotal before. So he'll have also a very fresh perspective of how government's adopting technologies and a broad scope. So that we'll have a really interesting, engaging conversation. And we invite your questions along the way, so we do want it interactive. And then, of course, we have networking afterwards, so please enjoy.